Congratulations. After 3 and 4 years of continuous degree programs, organic synthesis, lab work, practical sections, and projects, you finally completed your degree and you have got a certificate. So you will be thinking right now, what's next? I don't know anything about a chemist and I don't know which sector really suits me. I don't know how to get into that set specifically. And I don't know even if I go to a sector, there are lot of roles there. Which role should exactly I tap in? Is a QC chemist, a technician or a lab assistant or a research and development chemist or technical sales or a product manager or I don't know. There are lot and lots of roles available. So I'm so confused. Are you? Yes, I know you are. So let's be curious about that also. Now you have completed your degree program after years. So now you have the opportunity to utilize that 4 years of degree paper to solve real life problems, to troubleshoot the problems that has already coming in the industrial sectors. So we are going to tap into that. If you are scrolling through all the LinkedIn portals, all the Indeed, Naukri, all the job portals searching the best suitable job for you, you are not alone actually. I have already done that. Hardest part about a chemistry degree is that it doesn't force you to do only one specific job. It doesn't force you to do only work in one single sector. It widens your opportunity in different sectors. As we have already discussed in the previous videos, the job opportunities and the sectors is so vast and so broad. You can apply for a pharma industry, you can go for a chemical manufacturing plant, you can go for an energy and oil conservation, you can go for an environmental agricultural sector, you can go for an FMCG or personal care products. As you wish, the sector is so wide. The sector is so open for you. So, how do you select or how do you know which sector is suitable for you? Or how do you select based on your skills, based on your interest and based on the curriculum that you have been through, which sector really suits you? Or which sector can I open my heart and work so happily ever after? Most graduates fall into the main two traps. They will think after this degree, I have only two options. Either I can go pursue a MSc program or a PhD program and stuck for 6 years, or I have to benchmark as a lab assistant forever inside a lab. No, both of them are wrong. The industries and the sectors are so vast and your opportunities and the growth are so exponential if you strike into the correct thing that make you interested and that make you curious and that make you do the best of your talents, that make you expose all your talents and all your interest inside a job. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about the different sectors and all the high paying scale jobs that is available after your 3 and 4 years of consistent work in a degree program. So don't just waste your degree as something like a MBBS program where you can only be a doctor or an engineering program where you can only be an engineer. The sectors are different and you can work in different sectors. Okay. So keep it up. We are going to discuss. Are you a person who love to work in the lab atmosphere, to benchmark all the solutions, to solve all the physical things, to find the formulations and everything? Then the role that is apt for you will be a research and development chemist, a formulation chemist, or an analytical chemist. The path is really rewarding. If you can formulate and if you can give the 90% of the problems in one single formulation and give them the exact thing that is the solution for the industrial problem, then the work is for you. That you can go into that sector and work like you are the one who own the formulation. You are the one who can only solve the problem that you're facing right now. Like that if you said or like that if you feel You can go for a research and development chemist and you can formulate the formulations, or you can analyze the formulations and find the solutions. Like you do the titration, you do the colorful applications, you do the formulations, you do checking the chromatogram, you do like to do the things that make something more better, something more analytical, something more theoretical, something more practical that can give you to some real time solving issues. Okay, so then that is for the genuinely love the labs, those who love the lab. The second one is I love the science, but I hate the bench. Yeah, that kind of. This is a massive revelation for many graduates. They feel guilty wanting to leave the lab, thinking it makes them a fake chemist. No. The main career highlights here are regulatory affairs, patent law, examining, scientific or medical writing. Here, maybe you love the theory of organic mechanisms, but the thought of washing another beaker make you want to scream. So, if you feel like that, this is completely fine. The industry desperately need people who can read the complex chemical data and translate it into government complaints documents or a patent applications. So you can be a regulatory affair officer, you can be a patent law examiner, you can write or do some scientific medical writings so that your degree is worth it. Okay, so you can go for that. The third one is get me out of the lab instantly. Get me out of the science instantly. I don't like the science stuff. If you feel like that, you can go and change the career like a tech or a management consulting or a technical sales. A chemistry degree is essentially 4 year certification in advanced abstract problem solving. So you know how to massively complement the problems and breaking it down into variables and test them. So corporate recruiters love that actually. So you can change your careers into tech or any management thing or technical science which is related to chemistry. So you can use your chemical degree and as well as you can do what you love. So this is the things, the three things that you can apply for, or the three main sectors. The one who love the lab, the one who do research and love to do the research but don't love the lab, the one who completely hate the both but can choose another career. So this thing, the three sectors or three main points I have already mentioned, the three main list, you can choose in different sectors actually. So in the previous video, you can get the link in the description box below. You can analyze different sectors. So on each and every sector, there need a research and development chemist. If you are into other research writing, they need a patent law, they need a patent officer, they need an examiner, they need a scientific writing person. So if you don't like that, they also need a technical sales cooperative who can solve the problems or you can analyze the situations and incorporate chemistry into it. So you can go to that one also. So you can go to that one also. So chemistry is not that or bad, right? Yeah, you can go into different sectors. All right. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Okay, so the graduate school. The graduate school. If you just finish your graduation and you're probably wondering if it is enough, if I need to go for an MS degree, if I need to go for a PhD degree, we're going to discuss that. Okay, so here is the cheat sheet. A BS degree, a bachelor degree, get you to the bench. That is, it is a perfect time to get into the foot in the door and making money immediately. Immediately, you can go for a job and get money and you can settle the finances immediately after bachelor's. But in heavily research focused field, but if you are so interested in research field, you want to make some new good products, you want to formulate the things and you want to make something more beautiful, more fantastic and amazing to the nature out there, to the people out there, you might eventually hit the glass ceiling in terms of promotion. So a master's degree help you to shatter. So a master's degree help you to shatter the ceiling, and in fast track you pass the entry level bottleneck and position you perfectly for the middle management or a lead R&D chemist role much faster than just working your way up with a bachelor degree. So that degree really pays well. So then there is a PhD that you have to invest your 5 years, 6 years into some of the only one thing. So a PhD get you to a project leadership, directing the science itself. But before you start sending out the applications, you need to hear this golden rule. What is it? Let's check it out. Never ever pay out of your pocket for a chemistry PhD. There are numerous funding programs, there are numerous scholarships available. Go for it, apply it. So, if you go for a doctorate, you should be looking exclusively at a fully funded program or a prestigious fellowship like specialized research tracks over in Europe. Whether you want to focus on a high growth niche like a green chemistry, textile engineering, or an advanced material, the university need to pay you to do the work as a stipend. So you can go like that. But don't ever pay from your hand, bro. You are gonna be getting broke financially, literally, completely. Why am I so strict about it? Because a PhD isn't just a degree. It's a minimum 5 years of commitment, and that is a 5 years of lost corporate income, benefits, insurance, industrial promotions, everything. Just think about it. If you just crack a job after a master's and you can get entry into a sector, this within this 5 years you can be a lead R&D chemist or you can be a manager as well. So that thing of promotions and incomes and everything is stopping just for your PhD degree. So when you select that and when you go for it, just think twice and thrice. Apply for the fellowship, apply for the scholarship program, and if and only if you crack it, go for it. Okay? Otherwise, no. You have to weigh that opportunity cost. And if your ultimate goal is to direct the research and invent the future funded PhDs, way to go. And if you want to go at a great salary, a stable job career, sticking into your bachelor, grabbing your master's is often the smartest financial pay. Your 24-hour action plan. Let's make some chemistry here. Yeah. Okay. So, when we have covered the lab test, different industries, and the hard truth about the graduate school, but watching this video wouldn't get you do that, right? So, action will do. I am giving a mandatory homework assignment and you have exactly 24 hours to start. So you can start right now, you can start after some time or whatever the time you want to make it. But the action give you what you need. First, you have to open up the LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn, create one. So just open up the LinkedIn. I don't want to look at job board right now, but I want to look at people's like type BS degree, BSc chemistry, or a chemistry alumni in the search bar. Find the people who graduated from your university 5 or 10 years ago and look at their profile, look at their actual career trajectory, how they are doing, what are their job titles right now, what was their job titles before, and how many started in QC and moved into regulatory affairs, and how many went from an entry level bench chemist to a lead research and development role. Seeing the real life timelines will completely shatter the illusion that your first job dictated the rest of your life. So don't afraid. Do the action right now. Here is a part 2 of your homework, the close. Find 3 of those alumni that you have searched already who have a job title that sounds even slightly interesting to you. Send them a short, polite message. Do not ask them for a job, okay? Say, hi, I just graduated with the same degree and your career path is exactly where I want to be. I really admire your work. Do you have your 15 minutes for a quick chat about how you made the transition? People love talking about themselves actually. Actually, I love talking about me. So people love themselves and they love to talk about themselves. And alumni genuinely went to help a new grads. So if you do this with 3 people, I guarantee you that you will learn more in those 45 minutes or the 30 minutes or how many times that you are talking to that alumni. than you did in your 4 years of degree program. So go and do that. Stop sharing an endless job posting and comment down the below like I'm interested. Don't do that. Just start talking to the people actually doing the work. And you have got the 24-hour action plan. Now go and execute it. If this framework helped to clear the fog, hit subscribe so we can keep navigating this industry together. See you in the next one. Bye bye.